Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Cooking with Freddie, where happiness is homemade, baby. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Today we will be making my world famous lasagna. Yes, baby. All right, let's get started. Here I just have a pot and I'm adding some water to it, and I added 1 cube of Maggie, and I'm also going to add 1 tablespoon of oil. We're adding the oil so that our lasagna do not stick together when we boil it. All right, so this is very important. Then we're gonna go ahead and put that on the stove and let it boil. And here I'm just working with some onions. I'm just chopping them up real small, okay, real small. We're gonna dice them and slice them real small. Then here I just got some bell peppers. I got the red one, the green one, the yellow one, cutting them up real small, just like I did the onions. All right, all these beautiful colors mixing together. Yes, yes, yes. All right, and this is how we want it to look, just like that. You see how small they are? That's how small they need to be. And the secret to making lasagna is using 2 different meats, you guys. Use ground beef and Italian sausage. I usually use turkey sausage, but I couldn't find no turkey sausage. You know how it is right now. It's quarantine. We can't find nothing at the store. So I had to do what I do with what I got. All right. So you could use turkey. If you don't eat pork, you could definitely use turkey because that's my original recipe. All right. So now I'm just going to go ahead and take them hot Italian sausage out the little thing, whatever they in. I don't know what it's called, y'all. Somebody leave it in the comment. Tell me what the little shell that is in. I'm just going to take it out. All right. And even though it said hot Italian sausage, child, it wasn't nothing hot about them sausages at all. Nothing was hot about them at all. Anyway, I'm just continuing to go ahead and taking them all out the little bag majigger thingy that they come in. All right. So now I just got my little pot on the stove and went ahead and I added my ground beef. Yes. 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 All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and add that hot Italian sausage. I'm just, messing it up with my fingers because I don't want no big pieces of meat in my lasagna. So I'm just trying to, distribute the meat, I guess, evenly, and trying to make the pieces a little smaller. You know what I mean? So this is what you want to do. Don't just put them in there whole because we don't want no big pieces. We want them pieces to be small, like the ground beef almost. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and mix that up real well. We're going to mix it up. We're going to combine them and join them. And, we're going to make them marry each other or whatever. Yes, yes, yes. Just like that. Just like that. All right. Then I'm going to go ahead. I'm coming with the lime. I know y'all knew it was coming. I'm going to go ahead and add a half of lime and squeeze it for all the lime juice. I even went ahead and flipped the lime over so that I can make sure I get all the juice. Because we can't clean our chicken, really. We can't clean our meat, really, because, it's ground beef and stuff. So this is how we going to clean it. And I know y'all knew that's what's next. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of vinegar. Yes, yes, yes. Go ahead so we can clean that meat still when it's cooking, Yes. All right, and then we're just going to mix that all together. Make sure every inch of that meat gets some of that lime juice and some of that vinegar juice. Yes, yes. And if you see any big pieces while you stirring it up, just go ahead and chop them up with the spoon, all right? And I went ahead and I added 1 cup of epis. I do have in the description box, I do have the link of how you make epis, so you can go ahead and watch that if you ain't got the epis already. All right, and I'm just gonna go ahead and mix that up, combine them. Now I'm gonna add 2 cubes of Maggie. Yes, so we can make sure that thing got some flavor. Yes, yes, yes. Go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and add the other cube. Yes, baby. Make sure you can't just drop the Maggie in there. You see how I smush it in there? That's how you gotta do it. You gotta crumble them in there. You can't just drop that whole big thing like that. It ain't gonna turn out too good, I'm trying to tell you. Now I went ahead and added 1 tablespoon of seasoning salt and 1 teaspoon of paprika and 1 teaspoon of cayenne. All right, then I'm going to go ahead and add 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning. Yes, we know this about to be fire. Yes. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and mix them. Mix them, mix them, mix them. We want every piece and every inch of that meat to get some of that seasoning, baby. Yes, yes, yes. Go ahead. Now, remember those little peppers we cut up and stuff? This what we cut them up for. We gonna go ahead and add them. Go ahead and add them, baby. Go ahead and add them to that little meat we got in there cooking, and we gonna marry them together too. Everybody getting married today. Yes, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Go ahead and mix it. We gonna join them and make them one. We are one. Divided we fall, united we stand, baby. Yes. All righty. All right. And then as I see those big pieces, you just cut them up with your spoon. Just cut them big pieces up with your spoon if you see any big pieces of meat. You know what I mean? Because we don't want no big pieces of meat in our lasagna, baby. We want the meats to be, not too big, not too small. And I'm gonna go ahead and let that thing simmer and cook and just sizzle and whoo. Yes. Jesus Christ, Jesus, oh yes. All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my pasta sauce. You could add whatever brand you want, child. They all taste the same to me. They all taste the same. I don't know. They ain't really got much flavor to them. You got to put your own love flavor in them. They all taste like nothing. And I added the whole thing. And I went ahead and took a little bit of water and I shook it in there so I could get the remainder. You know what I mean? Yes. So now I'm just going to go ahead and mix that in there. And I already told you that little thing ain't got no seasoning in it. I don't know who make them. It ain't really got no seasoning, so we got to add our own seasoning. We got to add more seasoning now because we got more food now. So I'm gonna go ahead and add one more cube of Maggie. You see that? Add one more cube of Maggie in there so we could give that a little bit more seasoning, and one more tablespoon of paprika, baby, because I want it to be a little spicy. I'm trying to get a little spice out of it, all right. And then, child, listen, I don't care what my mama, daddy, sister, brother, whoever said, but sugar do go in lasagna, okay? I don't care what they done told you. I'm telling you now, it go in there. Put it in there. I put it a half a cup and 2 tablespoons of sugar in there and mix it up. If don't knock it till you try it. Don't say, oh, I don't want no sweet lasagna. It ain't gonna be sweet. It's gonna be like a tangy. Put it in there. Now we're going to go ahead and add about a tablespoon of black pepper. All right. And go ahead and mix all that in there. Okay. All right. Remember that pot we have put boiling? It's boiling now. So we're going to go ahead and add that pasta right on there. And go ahead and let that cook too. Let that simmer. Let it cook. All right. Moving on to the sauce. All right. If you ever made pasta before, that thing going to start bubbling. So make sure you cover it up. All right, and let me give y'all the secret of making lasagna or anything cheesy. You do not want to use the already shredded cheese. You got to shred your own cheese. Get the block cheese and shred it, because the one that comes in a pre-packet that's already shredded for you, they have a kind of flour substance in it so that the cheese don't stick together. So it makes it less gooey. So if you want it to be more gooey, you gotta shred the cheese yourself. I will have all the cheeses I use in the description box below. Don't worry, baby. I got you. Don't worry about it. All right. And remember that pasta we cooked is done now. We're going to go ahead and drain it, baby. All right. And we're going to move back to the sauce. I'm just going to check the consistency of my sauce because I want it to be a little thick. I don't want it to be too thin so my lasagna don't be watery. So there we go. Now I'm going to check it again. And this is the consistency that I'm looking for in my sauce. So now, baby, we ready to go. We ready to go. Now, I went ahead and took my pan and I sprayed Nonstick spray all over it because we don't want our lasagna to stick now. We don't want them problems. We don't want them. So we're going to make sure we take that Nonstick spray and spray it everywhere. All right. Now we're just taking some of that yummy, gooey sauce we already made. And we're going to go ahead and add a little small layer at the bottom. Then we're going to take them lasagna noodles that we cooked. We're gonna go ahead and layer them on there. Try to make sure we don't leave no empty spots. Try to make sure all the spots are filled. All right. Now we're gonna go ahead and take some of that sauce again, some of that yummy gooey sauce. We're going to go ahead and take some of that and add it on there. All right. We want to make sure you kind of want to be stingy with it, but you don't want to be too stingy. You don't want to be too stingy to the part where it ain't got no meat. But at the same time, you don't want to OD it, because if you put too much meat in this layer, you ain't going to have enough meat for the rest of your layers, Then I'm taking this ricotta cheese, whole milk ricotta, y'all. Whole milk ricotta. If you want to do the 2%, whatever, baby, that's you. But I recommend you get the whole milk one. All right. Now we're gonna go ahead and try to get that evenly distribute that ricotta on everywhere. I had to use 2 of those little ones that you seen because the stoves ain't had none of the big ones. And then I'm gonna take some cheese and I'm gonna just do a little bit of razzle dazzle. Make sure I just do a little razzle dazzle so that lasagna could be extra cheesy. Yes. And then we're just going to repeat that process, baby. After we do a little razzle dazzle with the cheese, we're just going to repeat that process. We're going to take the meat, we're going to put the lasagna noodles first of all. Then we're going to go ahead and add the meat, second of all. Then we're going to go ahead and take that ricotta cheese again, third of all. And then we could do a little razzle dazzle with the cheese. I wanted my top to be extra cheesy, so it was okay. I do a little razzle dazzle on that layer. But if you want to do it, baby, more power to you. Go ahead and do it. All right. So now go ahead. That's the last layer. I had a little bit of ricotta left, so I went ahead and I mixed it with my sauce because it wouldn't be enough to distribute it over the whole thing. And you only need a little bit of meat left for this layer. You don't need much. Just a little bit of meat. Go ahead and spread it everywhere, baby. And you know it's already mixed in with that ricotta. Yes. Now we gonna take that cheese, baby. We gonna take that cheese and we gonna spread it. We gonna not razzle dazzle. We gonna spread it. We gonna spread it everywhere. We gonna try to get every inch, every corner. Then I'm gonna go ahead and take this little cheese that I got, this little Parmesan, Asiago, and Romano cheese, whatever. We gonna spray it all over there. All right. Yes. Then we gonna put this bad boy in the oven. All right. We gonna let it cook until that top get golden brown. Oh, baby. Just like that. Yes. And then I went ahead and added some fresh parsley to it. Chopped up the parsley and added it to it. Yes. Now let's go ahead and cut this little lasagna. We done worked so hard to make and see what it do. Ooh. Y'all know I'm going to say, let's go ahead and give this lasagna a moment of silence for the beauty that it holds. Yes, baby. And there we have it. My world famous lasagna. Tell me that don't look good. Tell me that don't look good. Lord. You see? Lord. Yes. Do me a favor and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos.